Oh man, it stinks like hell.
See some shad up there.
Well, I did something today that everybody does from time to time, although not always in front of someone else. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Fell down. Busted my ass. There's some fish out the left side of the boat. Imagine that.
Yeah. Side imagine.
Yep. Side imagine that. But you can't help but laugh at people when they fall down if they ain't hurt bad. Got shitty scum water all in the seat of my truck. My ass is shriveling up because it's wet. I thought about free balling. Going back in the spring, nobody's back there, and because these pants are dry. I saw that.
Thinking about going commando, huh?
Yeah. But
that's 2 strikes. I'm 0 for 2.
It's so hot today. I figured that I'd just stay comfortable. Oh, it followed right next to the boat. Another small one. He just kissed his butt. Looked like Angus. Oh, look at that. Oh, a little bitty. Man, he's no bigger than the swim bait, I swear. He looked like a little fat. He was wide. He looked like a hybrid.
Huh.
Probably just because he was so juvenile. You know how babies got all that baby fat on their face and stuff, and they're fatter than normal people until they get to be like me, large and gluttonous. So they'd steer it until it got to 135, and I let it rest. Actually, I had 2 of them because it was a meat party. You can't have a meat party with only 1 piece of meat.
Did you get to flip the other guy's meat at the meat party?
No, that's frowned upon. Man tends to his own meat.
On that beer commercial, they do that.
Yeah, they do. Because isn't that Neil Patrick Harris doing it?
I don't know. I forget who he is.
Yeah, that gay guy.
Maybe.
Well, figures. He likes flipping that meat. The skag is the word of the day. Apparently it's commonplace to break an unattractive woman off the bottom of your engine. Or to get a good nick in it.
I took the fish up to the Mexican girl last night. We took them up to her. Took 10 up there to her.
Wow. They bring you some guacamole?
Yeah, got some free tacos and guacamole.
Heck yeah, I'd trade stripers, poisonous stripers for that.
Steak tacos.
Steak tacos, heck yeah.
Lettuce, tomato, sour creams, fresh grilled steak.
Oh,
I'll make a pass at this
God,
one.
I can't believe I threw over a freaking log. I didn't see it. No, I thought I was hung for a second. Heck, the hook won't go in a fish's lip. Why would it go in the log? Don't pull off now. We gotta. Yeah, I gotta get my thing out of the way. It's big enough to go back and tail.
Yeah, he's a good one.
We'll do starboard this time. Uh-oh. Oh no.
He's the lure.
Come here, boy.
Yeah, oh, that's all right.
Quick release. Damn it.
That's all right.
He's gonna go back and tail.
Yeah, maybe not.
He's like, I looked into his eyes. You know he was thinking about my anal fin. I'm gonna do a turnaround. Some people would call it a 360, but it's more like a 180. I don't have any of that purple stuff today. I bought blue and red so we can make it if we have to. Some of that purple stuff.
Purple stuff?
Yeah, some of that purple stuff.
Got
Grape
purple.
drain.
Oh.
I ought to just get a moss green colored boat next time. That would never have to wash it. Not once.
You could suggest a new color for Phoenix. Call it Tallahatchie Creek Scum. Yeah, I got my new Phoenix on the board. What color is that? I ain't ever seen that color before. Tallahatchie Scum.
I should get my boat warped. Get it warped in a scum color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spring smells so bad, I wouldn't be surprised to look up and see a dead hobo laying on the bank. Pulsing with maggots.
Yeah.
It stinks back there, man. It smells bad.
Yeah, there's all kind of dead stuff in that spring back
I
there.
fell in that water, man. I'm going to smell like that when I get home.
I heard a good joke while I was at the doctor's office. About the old days of knighthood and kings and queens.
Yeah.
They were in In the old land, there was Jack the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Most notorious person in the whole area, other than the king and the queen, because he slayed the dragon and freed the whole nobility. He had pretty much anything he wanted, you know. He had it made, just anything he wanted he could get. And if there was one thing he couldn't do, he thought the queen had the best looking tits in the whole world.
You heard this at the doctor.
Yeah, and he wanted to touch them, but he already knew if he oh, that was a good one. If he touched them,
did the doctor tell you?
No. But he knew if he touched him, that she would turn him into the king. The king would have him beheaded.
Ooh, that's bad. Oh, he's not bad. He knocked the shit out of it. Oh, he's not very big. Damn. Continue.
You gonna swing him?
Let's let him simmer down. Well, fuck. Oh, look, I caught a fish on junk fishing.
All right. Call it bait.
A bait that'll get you ripped open if you ain't careful. So
anyway, he was just so obsessed with this, it was worrying him so bad he went to the doctor. The castle doctor told him. He said, "Well, you know, I can." He says, "I think I got an idea to make this work." He says, "Well, how are we gonna make it work?" He says, "Well," he says, "the next time the queen comes in for an exam," he said, "I'll put itching powder in her bra." And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "Then I'll tell when she complains to the king that she can't stop the itch. He said, I'll tell the king that Jack the Dragon Slayer has this something in his saliva that makes that itch go away, and it's the only cure I found." He said, "Oh man, let's do it. Let's do it." So, you know, a few days later, Queen comes in for a general checkup. He slips the itching powder in her bra. She puts it on. A few days later, boy, she's complaining to the king. You know, she says, "I'm itching so bad, I just can't find anything." He said, "Well, go to the doctor." So she goes to the doctor. He tells her. She says, "I don't know about Jack the Dragon Slayer putting his mouth on my tits just to make me." He says, "Well, if you want him to quit itching, that's what it's going to take."
Yeah.
So she says, "Okay, bring him in." So he calls up, you know, Jack, gets him down there. He says, "All right, here." He says, "I got this liquid." He said, "You just put it in your mouth." And he said, "It's the antidote to the itching powder." He said, "You go over there," and he said, "hold your mouth on each one for a couple of minutes." He said, "And it'll make her quit itching. She'll be happy." He goes, "Okay." So, man, he's just in heaven. You know, he goes over there, puts his mouth on her, and she said, "Oh, that's great. Quit itching." So she leaves. The doctor says, "All right, you owe me $1,000 in gold coin." Jack says, "Well, heck, this deal's over with. I ain't paying him anything." But he just says, "No, I ain't paying you," and he walks out. The king comes in for his checkup in a few days. The doctor slips some itching powder in the king's shorts.
Ain't too much bacon grease today, man. I'm kind of afraid to fart. You ever have days like that? Eat too much bacon grease?
I ain't eating any bacon grease lately.
I've got to put one on still. I gotta get another rod out.
I was fighting leaves yesterday.
I'm gonna try it with braid. Whoa! Oh man, he hit it like he was big. It was just sitting there.
Yeah.
He's pulling like he's big. He thinks he's big. Come on now. Come on, boy. Maybe he is big. I don't know. Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him yet.
I just felt a hook pull out or something. He ain't bad. He's about the size of the other one, I reckon.
Yeah.
Whoa,
All right. All right.
He's a little smaller than the other one.
What, 3 pounder? A little better. I hear one hitting back there.
You should have brought your cooler. You could have taken them up to the Mexicans.
Nah, I won't go again. Ain't nothing like good iced tea.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hard to get good iced tea that's fresh.
I hate old slimy tea. Gives you the shits. I don't like that tea. I got that one time at Waffle House when we were stranded in Alachua, Florida.
Listen to that.
What the hell is this? Something's in the tree up there.
That's a bird up there. There's something hitting over in the water.
Scaring the shit out of that bird.
Yeah.
Getting nervous.
Bird got to thinking his balls might be hanging too low. Like the old, what's it called, the Ono bird? His balls hung down 4 inches, but he only had 2-inch legs. And every time he came in for a landing, he'd say, "Oh no, oh no."
I believe I'd be a flightless bird if that were my problem. Even if we do count that fish that you let off next to the boat, you're still winning.
I haven't had a tug in a while.
Yeah, neither have I. I don't know what it is. You don't pay me no mind tonight. Just wants to go to bed. Why won't this thing come off? Fucking thing.
And you got leaves everywhere.
Yeah, we all blow out. I was trying to get the sweet gum balls, the baby sweet gum. Now my hands are sticky. I can't even wash them when I get home because the water's broke. Makes it look more like the season. It's decorated for the season.
Yeah. Look at that. He just barely woke up.
Throw them in the live well.
You want to put him in live well?
Heck yeah, we don't want them to tail. That's why we ain't caught any, because we let that one that's pretending to be dead go. Whoa.
Son of a gun.
Well, I'm getting ready to be there. Oh, God, he hit it.
That's the other side.
Well, I think he went at it like a torpedo. He's pulling hard. He's not very big, but I think that was that same fish.
Maybe.
Damn it, I dread the treble hooks. I was reeling it really fast towards it.
Yeah. Sometimes really it just drives them crazy when something they think it's getting away.
Yeah. It's nice to talk about another man's rod. We're gonna have doubles?
Yeah.
Look at here. That's the chunkiest one of the day. Dang, he's fat.
Yeah.
You're like a torpedo.
Or Peter.
Pump's been running the whole time. Why are they so picky? Look at his head.
It's too big for him now.
Yeah, he can't fit. Look at him bragging about the size of his fish. Too big for this little old live well.
That's the one good thing about my old Bumblebee. You can take the divider out.
Yeah.
Man, you can put a big striper in there.
Only 36 gallons. Worth the shit.
I got those super strong hooks on my redfin. You can't hardly bend them with a damn plier.
Special hooks. KVD hooks.
Nah, they're not KVD hooks.
Well, ain't no good if it ain't KVD. Gordon.
That one was caught by me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, whatever. Nobody's gonna believe that.
You through?
Keep hollering at him. Eventually he'll talk back.
Keep flopping and get out of the boat. Come on, I ain't helping you. Get your ass back there.
Gotta teach him a lesson. He's just a youngin'.
Right.
Ain't no bigger than a squirrel. Kick him off the back.
Oh. That way.
You ought to read with the writing. Go back and read it for you. Oh man, that was awesome. Boom! I was pulling out of what's that big swim bait.
You hit right at the boat.
Oh, it broke my line, dude.
Oh man.
Son of a bitch.
What bait was that?
There was that swim bait, that big
The
swim
one?
bait.
Oh man.
Damn, that was like $250, just went away. That was an explosion though. That was awesome. Bam! It's all right. Problem is, you gonna get up here and drive? It's gonna take me a minute to tie another one on. Well, I wasn't even mad about him breaking my line because, man, that was a heck of a show.
Suck that anus oil off the tail of it.
Sucking that anus oil. Damn.
Man, I was bleeding like a stuck pig.
You was bleeding like a stuck turd sandwich?
Yep. You know, used to, about the worst thing you could run over would be a piece of 2x4 about 6 inches long.
Yeah.
Because it gets slung up with the prop and it catches between your cavitation plate and the prop.
Ooh.
You just snap a blade off or break your lower unit, or that's something. If you're running fast, that's the worst thing you can hit.
Well, you say used to be. What's worse than that now? Redfin, first cast.
Man, jumped on it, didn't he?
I got braided line. Hell with him. Come on, boy. I'm on in. Oh, he ain't big. Damn. That's why he came on in.
See how he hit it? He hit it in the middle.
Yep. Well, that's good. Breaking in my new redfin.
Yeah. Now the fun begins.
Well, at least it's a redfin and not that little bitty hooked jerk bait with more hooks. 3.5 pound. He wiggled. We're gonna go with that.
You done tied it up.
Does it go off by itself?
Yeah, it goes off by itself.
We'll see what happens. Well, I gotta turn my blang on. Forgot about my blang.
Yeah, gotta have that on.
Gotta have that, yeah. Turn on that blang. Gotta put up my anus oil.
Junk fishing has been brought to you by Hump Day Meat Party.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Wednesday meat party. Everyday meat party. Meat party. What kind of party is it?
A meat party! Woo!
It's a mother-loving meat party. Meat!